Hi there, welcome to another render demo, how to draw video tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a hand. So let's get started. So I have a 2B pencil and I'm going to start drawing very lightly. I don't want to draw too dark because I'm going to erase a bunch of these lines. But what I'm going to do is my hand is going to start off with a square-like box. So we'll draw that down here. If you want to use a ruler, you can do that. I'm just going to kind of freehand this. I'm just going to draw a box down here, just like that. And then I'm going to take this box and I'm going to roughly just use my fingers and measure half the length. So we'll put a marker here. And we'll draw a line that's off center. So if this is the center of our box here, I'm going to go slightly over, somewhere around there, and I'm going to draw a line up from that. So as you can see, our box is stacked about roughly 2 thicknesses tall. Okay, so from there, I'm going to draw a curve. So if here's halfway up this length here, I'm going to draw a curve that goes to about here, not quite, a quarter of the way down. And we'll draw a curve from this corner, and we'll come down like that. And we can actually have like an accelerated curve, so you can come flatter here and then round this down. And then over here, we'll come down to about, so again, if this is halfway, so about like a quarter of the way from this edge. And we'll draw a line down like that. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle down over here. If you want to use a circle template, you can. I'm just going to kind of freehand this. I'm going to do a circle there. And then we're going to have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 circles along this curve over here. So we can start with perhaps this one here that we already established, like this, the second finger, where that position is going to go. So we will draw a similar size as this one down here. You want to make sure that they're kind of like equally distributed here. Again, I would draw them fairly lightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we have our length here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the side here and we'll draw from down here. So if you guys can see this a little bit better. We'll draw a line like this, and this is more for me to kind of explain. Alright, so halfway is about here. So this is roughly about halfway up the total length from the tip of your finger down. So if we can go and divide this right here, so this is going to be a quarter, all right, and then up here, this will be an eighth. All right, so what we'll do is we can draw this like an imaginary line here, and we'll draw another one there, so into there's 2/8 right there. Now what we'll do over here is we're going to start to use this curve, and we're going to come from just a little bit higher than this corner, right about here. We'll come and we'll have this arch that'll extend to about here. So we're going to come up like this, and then we're going to come down to that point there. And then we'll kind of do the same thing, and we're going to do 2 more, so one here and one at the top. And these are going to be roughly about, one here and another one about over there. And these ones will radiate out this way slightly, and we'll space these out right here and right there. So we'll do a curve like this down to here, like that. And we'll do another one from here to this one here. Approximately like that. Okay, the next step, we have these radiating lines in. So we'll go from the center of this circle and we'll come out like this. So we'll draw a line like that, and then we'll draw a line from this center to about here, like that, and then we'll draw one from here out in this direction. And then our thumb, that's going to be over here, we can go from here, and what we'll do this way is, if we draw a line at a slight angle like this, so our line, this line is going to come out this way, so if you draw a perpendicular line to the way that thumb is going to go out, okay, we're going to go roughly above this, so our thumb's going to come out to about here, like that. And if this is 100%, we're going to do a half is going to be here, and then a quarter is going to be there. So if you draw a line over here and one there, and then we can draw a line that's a little bit wavy. So we're going to start, we could start down here because we know where this position is. So we can kind of come out this way a little bit, and as you get here, we can curve it like this and then come back like that. And what we'll do here is we'll draw a couple more circles like that. Okay, the next step, we can start drawing the fingers in. So what we'll do is we'll go from this point up here, we'll start with the thumb. So we'll round this off, and we'll come in, and then we'll go around this shape here. We'll have a slight bend like this, and then this one's going to come out a little wider, and you're going to come back in, so you can see it's growing, it's getting wider as you get down, and then as you get over here, we'll just hook this in, and this will be our wrist down here. So now in this area here, that's where our thumb's going to be starting there. And what we can do is, in the middle of this circle on the corner here, this edge, we can come out like this a little bit, and then this is going to be our thumb that's going to round like that. Okay, the next step, we'll draw our fingers in up here. So we'll start at the tip over here, so where we put this top line, close here. So let's add in some more circles over here like we did with the thumb. So each one of these intersections will have a circle. So roughly about the same size. We'll do one here, one there. We don't have to do one at the top because that's where the finger is going to end. Something like that, and these can get a little bit smaller. These ones here can be just a little bit smaller. Okay, so we don't want to go inside of these shapes here. That's going to give us our thickness of our fingers. So we'll round this finger up here, and we'll come out like this, and we'll just keep getting a little bit thicker as we come down, and these will stop right about here. So we'll have, like, in between the circles will be the ends of our fingers there. That's where they're gonna stop and extend from. So this will just keep getting thicker, and then you'll come over and kind of meet up with the thumb there. Okay, and then this one here, we can kind of bulge like that. And then we'll do this over here. This looks like it might be a little short, so I'll start a little bit higher. So we want to try to maintain from here to that tip. So we'll come like this. All right, so there's our hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some extra detail. So I'm going to darken some of these lines, and I'm going to use a 4B and an 8B to get a little bit darker and darker, so to kind of bring out the finger a little bit more realism. All right, so we'll see you in a bit. So there you go. We just drew a hand and shaded it in with a couple different hardnesses of pencils, graphite pencils. So hopefully your hand turned out pretty cool. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel down below, and you'll be able to check out some of our other tutorials. So we will see you next time. Bye-bye.